Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reviewing the Chloe Woody slides. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time joining us. My name is Emma and I make weekly videos about luxury handbags, shoes, fashion and lifestyle. So if that is something that you are interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so let's get right into the topic of today's video. So I am going to be sharing my review of the Chloe Woody slides. I did buy these back at the end of last year in 2021, and I have really been enjoying wearing these. So I'm going to be focusing on 4 areas. I've got my notebook so I don't miss anything. So I am going to be doing specifications, price and availability, pros and cons, and then I'm going to do a couple of mod shots as well so you can sort of see how they go with different outfits at the end of the video. Okay, so let's talk specifications. So here is the shoe. I'm just going to show it up close. Now, it is constructed of this really thick, luxurious feeling canvas, and it's a couple of straps. In fact, I think there's actually 3 straps of canvas, and they are sort of slotted towards the end of the base, and then they go over, and they are really substantially made. So this feels like a really high quality, thick canvas, and it has the beautiful Chloe logo written all over it as well. So there are loads and loads of different varieties and colors of these shoes. I'm just going to insert a picture of a few that I found. So you've got heaps of choice. I just went for the classic black with the white logo on top. Now, the sole of the shoe, it looks from a distance like it is made of wood, but it isn't. It's actually made of this super kind of luxe feeling squishy rubber. And I love the way that it has this slight heel because it does slightly elongate your leg. And it has this kind of square toe as well that makes them just a little bit more substantial, a little bit more unusual. Yeah, and I really love the look of that. And I do like how it has the kind of Chloe logo here, and it's squishy, so it just gives you a little bit of extra comfort when you're wearing them. Yes, so beautiful canvas shoe with a rubber sole. Really classic, chic design. In terms of sizing, the website does say that these are true to size. However, that is not my experience, and I would recommend that you do go up a size if you are going to purchase the shoe, just to give yourself a little bit more flexibility here at the back, because this is a slide style, and sometimes with these sorts of shoes, your heels can hang over the edge if you take your true size. So I would recommend going up a size in them. Okay, let's talk price. So Chloe is one of those designers that you can buy at a discounted price if you go through the right platform. So for example, these are currently on Net-a-Porter for $690, but if you were just to buy them through Ssense, a different platform, you would only pay $495 today. So I will link that down below. But like heaps of other brands that are sold on these huge online designer platforms like Net-a-Porter, Matches, My Teresa, the prices do differ between each website. So definitely shop around. I actually paid less than $350 for these, and I bought them from Matches.com. Now, I do a lot of my luxury shopping through Matches because I find that they give the best discounts historically. So I signed up to subscribe to their emails, and at the same time I became a curated member. It didn't cost me anything, but what that means is that every few months I get emailed these huge discount codes. So sometimes it's, spend $600, get $150 off, sometimes just like a flat 30% off, but I just waited for one of those and I used it and I saved myself heaps of money. I do think I paid slightly under $350, I think that's right. Now these have gone up in price in general, so I bought them when the full price was under $500. Now, depending on where you buy them from, they're pushing the $700 mark. So they have had a price increase in 2022. But you can definitely still get a good deal. Do not pay full price for these guys. Shop around, get the best discount you can, and then purchase them to save yourself some money. In terms of availability, I did have to wait for my size to come in. I was checking every week on Matches and it was saying coming soon, and all of the sizes that were there were really low in stock. So I think it was quite a popular item back in 2021. But just be patient. You'll get your hands on these for an absolutely great price. So let's cover the pros first. So when I was researching these shoes, I read a heap of reviews saying that they were really uncomfortable, but that has absolutely not been my experience at all. In fact, I've had the opposite experience. These are really comfy. So I don't exactly go hiking in them or say do like a whole day of sightseeing in them, but I definitely run errands in them. I would take my little boy to the park in these shoes. I would go out for breakfast or for lunch in these, and every single time I've worn them, they've only been comfy. I think that is contributed too by the really, really comfy, squishy soles. So there's no issues there at all. The only area of the shoe where I can see possibly, depending on the shape of your foot, you running into an issue is the edge here on the canvas, because it's just raw and it is quite sharp. So it could rub against the top of your foot and give you that kind of, you know, the nasty blister you get on like the top of your foot where the skin is really thin. Oh, so painful. But no, I have not had that at all. Like, they are super, super, super comfy. Yeah, so other people did not have the same experience as me, but if you're asking me, I would say that this is definitely worth it in terms of comfort. Another pro of these slides is how well they are made and how sturdy they are. So if you have a look at that, like the canvas is stitched so securely into the sole of the shoe, and there is just no give there at all. So I do not see how these would start to fray or get damaged or start to loosen down the side. And because there is so much canvas, it's a really substantial width here. Yeah, you would have to do some serious damage to these shoes in order for them to start fraying or breaking. And I'm just going to compare that to the Valentino Jelly Rock Studs that I have. I wore those barely at all, and immediately here, the side of my foot, the strap actually pulled away from the sole, and I was gutted because they were actually more expensive than these ones. But yes, these are really, really substantial. I don't think that you would have any issues with them breaking or you having to go and get them repaired, even if you did get a lot of wear out of them. Another pro of these is the price point, in my opinion. So I said that I did get a discount, so I got them for under $350, and for a luxury shoe, especially one that is as versatile as this, I can talk about that in a moment, that's a really, really good price point, because you are going to get your cost per wear out of these for sure. And if you shop around, like I said, find the best possible discount code, you will absolutely be able to get your hands on these for a great price and really get good use out of them as well. Now, in terms of versatility, these go with everything. Like, they look so good with jeans, but they also look really good with dresses, summery dresses. I have a pair of like white Zimmermann shorts. They go really nicely with those because they're that classic colorway, black, white, and tan. You just find that they go with so many outfits. So I do find myself reaching for these heaps and heaps and heaps. And they just really bring just an elevation to your outfit as well. I do think they tie an otherwise quite basic outfit together and just make it look that little bit more special. So definitely cost per wear, you are going to get them out of this shoe. Okay, so in terms of cons, now this actually doesn't apply to my particular one because it's black, but if you went for one of the lighter colorways, so the beige or the cream or the white, because it is canvas, if it got dirty, it would potentially be very hard to clean. So, you know, we have like white sneakers and they're made of leather. You can kind of just chuck them in the washing machine, or you can use baby wipes to get, you know, wipe them clean. Wouldn't be the case with this because they're essentially made of fabric. So that would be something to consider if you're choosing a lighter color is, okay, you know, if I accidentally get splashed, you know, something on these, if I walk through rain or a puddle gets on them, yeah, I think that it could potentially be quite difficult and time consuming for you to clean them and make them look as good as new. And even though those light colors look so classy and so crisp with the right outfit, as soon as white shoes get dirty, you know that it totally ruins the whole look. So I would consider that when you're choosing the color, just how much are you going to have to baby those shoes. But in terms of the black ones, I have no issues whatsoever. They've only got a very small amount of white on them. So any marks that I have are easily disguised by the black here. Another con of the shoe is potentially the longevity of it being in fashion. So we know that anything with a big logo tends to have its moment, and the Chloe Woody line is definitely having its moment. We've seen the little tote bags and these shoes, and it's super, super popular, and I've seen them on lots of people, right? But yeah, anything with a big logo on it does tend to date quite quickly. I personally don't really mind about that. I still wear things because I like the look of them. I don't necessarily follow what's completely in fashion in that moment. But if that's something that is important to you, then these could potentially date. However, I'm not really having that issue. So I mentioned earlier that these shoes are so versatile with loads of different outfits, in particular jeans. They just look so good with denim. I think anything tan or black or white just looks automatically amazing with jeans. So I'm just going to insert a few pictures of me in various outfits. So there's me with jeans, there's me with some black pants on, there's me wearing a dress. So you can sort of see how you could work this into your wardrobe in so many different ways. Now I'm also just going to flip the camera and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the sizing of these when I put them on my feet. So there we have it, guys. That is my review for the Chloe Woody slides. Now, just for reference, I do have 4 pairs of designer flats. I have the Dior D-Ways, I have these, I have the Saint Laurent Tribute slides, and I have the Valentino Rockstud Jelly flats as well. And if I was only going to choose one of those pairs to keep, it would absolutely be these, purely based on cost per wear, the price point, and the versatility and the durability of the shoes. I think that these are going to last in terms of me wearing them heaps and them not getting damaged. And that is something I really look for when I'm spending such amount of money on a pair of shoes, because we know that shoes tend to get ruined before other items in our wardrobes, right? So if you are going to invest money in designer shoes, you want them to last. And I really think that these ones will stand the test of time. So thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope that if you were considering buying some Chloe Woody slides, that this has been a helpful video for you. I definitely love mine. I would definitely buy them again in a different color. Maybe I will in the near future. But thank you so much for tuning in today. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so if you enjoyed this video. And I will see you in my next video next week. Have a great day.